I was 19 or 20 years old, maybe 21. My best friend got killed in a car accident, and so I started thinking a lot about what was important in life. At the same time, the Intifada started, and I started seeing pictures in the newspaper of guys my age who were going into battle. This whole Israel idea, something I hadn't really thought that much about before, and I started feeling like it was really important to me that I was connected to my people. I came to Israel with the idea of joining the army. I knew I wanted to go into a special unit, Special Forces of the Paratroopers, that focuses on the Gaza area. Gaza is a very, very dangerous place to operate. Has a lot of people who are very, very violent and would want nothing more than to see a lot of dead Jews. We all knew that we're going into a place that the enemy wants us to come into. We knew that they had booby traps set for us. We knew that they were waiting for us with anti-tank rockets. Gaza is not a place you want to go. Hundreds of soldiers all around us, and we're all getting ready to go inside, and tanks driving by, and chaos. 15 minutes, be ready to move out. Have your gear on you, paint your face, everything, you're ready to go. There's this line of soldiers, like as far as you can see, walking toward the border of Gaza. You get up to a certain point, and there's some soldiers standing on either side of the road, and they're asking each person who goes by, do you have your dog tags? I'm like, no, I don't have my dog tags. They write my name down, Ariel Siegelman, equals number 6624. Put one in your boot. Put one in your other boot. Put one around your neck. Because you know what dog tags are for. I gotta have one in one boot, one in the other boot, and one around my neck, because if they find pieces of my body somewhere and they don't know whose body it is, so now hopefully they'll be able to tell, oh, that's number 6624. Then we get to a point right at the fence where they stop us and stand us in a big semicircle, in a chet. Many, many men deep. Huge semicircle, because hundreds of soldiers, all of us with our faces painted. We're all standing there with all of our equipment on, all of our gear. Everybody's brain is buzzing, like trying to figure out what the heck's going on. So they hand us this little card, this laminated card, but it says Tefillah lifnei yetziah lekrav, the prayer for going out to battle. And there's this rabbi standing there in front of all of us, and he yells at the top of his lungs. And he says the psukim, right, like the statements in the Torah that the Kohen Gadol, the high priest, says to the nation before the nation goes off to battle. He says, you are the army of Israel, and you're going to war, but you will not be afraid, because God is going out to war with you. God is going to fight your battle for you. I think I speak for the other guys who were there. All that buzzing, all that like confusion that was going on, it was just like focus. We went into Gaza, and God went into Gaza with us. It was like walking into hell. The world is full of explosions. The world is full of smoke. I mean, it was war. I would not have been surprised if there were dozens of dead men. And I see a whole bunch of armored personnel carriers and tanks with their hatches open. And I think like, man, how many guys got it? And as I'm going by, I'm kind of glancing inside to look for the blood. So I see my officer and I ask him, how many of us got hurt? How many people got killed? He said, well, nobody. Nobody got killed. And I'm like, what? In all of that shooting and all of those explosions and all of that stuff that was going on around us, nobody got killed? One guy got injured, a chunk of concrete comes flying out of the house and hits this guy, tears the arm of his uniform, and when I saw the medic taking care of him, he was using a baby wipe. That was the injury in our unit in the Gaza war. When we walked out of Gaza, as the sun peeked up over the horizon, there was this huge double rainbow in the sky, with military vehicles, tanks driving by, and there's this euphoric feeling of knowing that, you know, okay, so far, man, I survived. And for a moment, for a couple of minutes, everybody stopped. And all these guys are like looking at the sky. I'm telling you, people felt it. The whole time we were in there, we felt it like, what is going on? How come the bullets aren't hitting us? How come the explosions aren't getting us? How come the tripwires, we see them? Everyone, how come we find everything? It doesn't seem right. Something's not right here. This rainbow went across the sky. These guys were stopping. They reached their hands to the sky and they're like cheering. I hear guys saying like, he's with us. Hashem itanu. We went into Gaza and God went into Gaza with us.
Voy a ver noche y día, me vas a hacer compañía, te voy a ver desde adentro, revelaré secreto. Una sola vez. En esta casa nada te protege. Solo podrás salir cuando te deje y no te dejaré. Oh no. Me lo has dado, o seré yo el controlado. No sé. Vas a exponer entre juegos tus límites, mis deseos. En esta casa nada te protege. Solo podrás salir cuando te deje. No te dejaré. En esta casa nada te protege. No te dejaré. Solo podrás salir cuando te deje. Te voy a conocer, pero tú no a mí. ¿Qué se siente tener mis ojos sobre ti? Oh
all started with me, with my brother. When I saw that he came here and joined the army, and the second Lebanon War started, I was in school, I was in college in New York, and I don't know, I couldn't live with myself. I couldn't live with myself just being there and not helping. So I finished school a year early, planned on drafting. I went over, me and my cousin both went over together, and I went straight into the army without knowing any Hebrew. My whole family motivates me to be the best soldier I can be, to fight for Israel, to give anything that Israel needs, to go as far as I can. Being in the Israeli paratroopers is something very special. It's like you have a bond with everyone. You're all in it together. Everyone in this unit wants to give something to Israel. They want to be a fighter, and they want to protect the country. And you go through so much together in training, where you don't sleep and you don't eat, and you go on long hikes and stuff, and you do it together. That's the most important thing, is you do it together with your friends, and you really feel at home here. As a lone soldier, we get a lot of things from the Friends of the IDF. We get vouchers that we could spend anywhere we want, basically, in the country, which is really nice. Buy some clothes, anything. It's really nice on a holiday to get a gift, something like that. And it's really important for me to appreciate where it's coming from, that we know where it's coming from the Friends of the IDF. I happened to get a gold pin for Most Excellent Soldier in my battalion, and I'm proud of that. I think that my brother also got it when he was in the paratroopers, and I'm proud of it. It makes me proud. I think I got it because I helped to push everyone to the limit, and I pushed all my friends as far as they could go. I pushed myself as far as I can go, and I think that's the reason why I got it, and I think my grandfather would be proud. Being a lone soldier is definitely difficult. I mean, there are a lot of disadvantages to it. We have to come here and make our own friends, do our own thing, do our own laundry, figure out what we're going to do about meals. So when I come back from the army, I go to the kibbutz, and as much as I don't have my own family there, I have an adopted family that they take care of me. I go to them for Shabbat dinner. We have a good time together. They offer to do my laundry, even though I don't really feel comfortable making them do it. And it's really nice to have them. I miss my whole family, but you know, they understand why I'm here, and they support me for being here. They're proud of me, and they come visit me all the time too. It gives them an excuse to take off of work and come to Israel, so it's not too bad. I feel very proud when I leave my base in my uniform, and everybody sees you walking around in uniform, and they know you're an Israeli paratrooper. You're fighting for this country. But I'm only one person. I'm only one person from a whole legacy of fighters. But it's not just me. To see all these other Americans or foreigners from all over the world coming over to fight for Israel, it motivates everyone else. It motivates all of the Israelis around you. And they see, wow, this kid gave everything up to come here, and he's giving it his all, so maybe I'll also give it my all. And it motivates everyone. I think the phrase "never again" is something that I've heard throughout my life. From my grandfather when I was young, my grandmother, my father. The phrase "never again" has always stuck with me. It's always been a phrase to me that even when times get tough, I always think about never again. And it brings me back to why I'm here, why I care so much about Israel. And I think about the Holocaust, and I think about what happened there. And the phrase never again definitely motivates me when times get hard. And I really do believe in it. Never again. It will never happen again as long as we fight.